Alrighty. The stream continues. Alright, doing more Xenoblade tonight. Make some more progress. Get to the game. Nope. Nope. Lag. Please stop. There. Alright. Alright, so same as before. I'm gonna switch over to my other headset because all the audio is good. Good. It looks good. Alright. Switcheroo. Don't wrap myself up in the cables. Alright. Alrighty. Welcome back to Xenoblade, the Chronicles of Xenoblade. That never ends. But it will end someday. Anyway. So I have been busy a little bit with this here. I have not progressed in the story. I'm trying to say the main quest stuff for stream. Only thing I will mention is that I did wander too close to a Titan ship and I triggered a cutscene for the main quest near it, and I kind of missed part of it, but I got the gist of it. Apparently we're looking for a lost boy. I don't know who exactly, because I didn't get I didn't get to see all of the cutscene, because I tried to kind of skip through it to try and reload the save so I could go back before it, and because I have autosave on, it saved after the cutscene, so I didn't really get to see it. This kind of sucks, but whatever. Anyway, we're looking for a kid. Oh, this is the map. I don't want the map. The other thing. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, characters are around level 25 now. I've been kind of going around just, doing stuff, trying to get used to the combat system a bit more. Trying to work on some of these blade affinity things, whatever the technical term is, I don't know. I think I got everybody generally most of the way into their second tier. Except for these, I don't know what these are. And starting on a third tier on some of these characters. So where I'm at, and not really too much more progress with that. Weapons, everybody has upgraded weapons now, so they're all pretty well off, I would say. And same deal for the drivers. I'm gonna call them characters, but they're drivers. So just use the technical term, drivers. I have been trying to make use of these pouch things. Accessory-wise, I just kind of put on whatever I think is good. I'm not really paying too much attention to that. There are some... where is it? Oh, yeah, here. There are some additional weapons I picked up. I don't know when I picked these up. But it's a different elemental weapon. They don't really seem to have any particular advantage over one or the other, so I'll just leave Hugo as Earth element, and I'll leave Laura. Actually, she's got some more stuff now. She's got 2 of these ice whips now, and a wind element whip. I guess I can give her the ice one for a while. Try that out. But yeah, we're not gonna be messing about with side quest stuff, because I've been doing the side quest stuff on my own. This is where I'm at now, so I've tried to get most of them done on my own. There's still a couple that are left. Actually, one, two... Actually, there's 4 that are left. I did also go back and fight the special bosses. The one that was over here, the big bird. And I also went back to the forest area and got the scorpion boss as well. There is a frog boss over here that I tried to fight. It was a little too high level for me. But I got really close to beating it, so a few more levels and I should be able to handle it, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with this right now. So from what I recall, the main quest stuff is this way. I've been kind of avoiding going in this direction, just to not trigger another cutscene. So we're gonna go this way now and see what happens. I'm slowly, yeah, I think I mentioned I'm slowly getting used to the combat system. It seems like there's a lot going on in the combat. It gets a little... It does seem a little overwhelming, because there's so many things happening and so many things to keep track of in a fight, and I'm like... Part of me kind of feels like, it could simplify this a little bit here. They don't have to have all of these things. Let's fight this caterpillar. Generally, I've been trying to find enemies around my level. For the most part, it's really only the caterpillars I'm finding that are like in the mid-20s. Nobody's going to topple this caterpillar. Okay. No? Nobody? And it's dead. Alright.
The bonds tying me to His Majesty are stronger than anything in this world. I could never leave his side, not for any reason, ever.
I think overprotective might be an understatement.
I actually want to turn the I want to turn the voices up a little bit, because I feel like they're kind of getting lost in the background music. Let's try that. Hopefully I can still be heard. Oh wait, what are you?
Keep on your toes.
You want to fight me? Okay.
Cheers. You're safe. My thanks.
Looking good.
It's looking good, isn't it?
It's looking good. It's looking very good.
Perhaps I'll have another.
There we go.
Ice break.
Now we can let our true
It's my turn.
Hey, I tried to only magnify
You're
that.
wide open.
So I haven't really completely figured out
Where
the best way to trigger combos yet. I know we have to do the 1, 2, 3 thing at the top corner there,
healing regularly is the key.
but I need to have a character with a level 2 attack. Attack next in sequence.
The winds arise.
And then there's also elemental sequence I gotta keep in mind as well, which is another thing to keep track of. And apparently, yeah, I already missed my chance. It's gone now. Okay, it's back again. If I can get a 2 going.
Give you a hint.
Healing regularly is the key.
Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now we gotta get a 3 going.
Healing regularly is the key to
But it's dead.
victory.
Wasn't much of a challenge.
It's
The
dead.
rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
I want the thing. Thing. It's right there. No, I did. Oh, we didn't die. That is not what I expected to happen. How do I get back up now? I thought this was just clouds here. I thought I was gonna fall to my death. So this is water? Doesn't look like water. How far can I go? You see, now when I'm in here, I'm kind of like wondering now. Can I just swim away? How far can I go? Can I go to the fin? Maybe I can? Am I actually making any distance, or am I stuck? Well, I am still going. Why would the game let me do this? There's nothing out here. Ah, yes, remember when I said we weren't going to do any side quests or detours? Well, we're taking a side quest now. To get to the fin. And I am still making progress. Well, I'm still making movement, I'm not making any progress. Look at those graphics. I'm not meant to be this close to this thing. It is not wise to venture any further out in this. Okay. So the game is now telling me, hey, you're not supposed to go out here. What are you doing? Okay. I guess I have to, use the map and teleport back. That's kind of strange. I didn't expect the game would actually let me do that.
What a pleasant stroll. You remember our destination, don't you?
Yes, I think I remember our destination. It's this way. I did go back to the forest area, like I mentioned. I thoroughly explored the entire forest area, and I think I found every treasure chest and nook and cranny in that area. Gathered a lot of materials. So... should be good. Oh, the monster's back again. Wow. I get to kill it again.
My senses are heightened. Shall I demonstrate? I'll protect you.
Alright, we're fighting it again.
Never. Round cutter. Dodge this.
Spinning wheel!
I feel you.
Yeah, you've got this.
Healing regularly
Break.
is the key.
Topple.
Submit.
Launch smash.
Snowblast. You're right open. My preparations are
Back
complete.
into the fray. I'm charged.
You are open wide. Now we ready to give out of my lead. Catch.
We'll magnify that for you.
So he's in the middle of launch right
I
now.
shall not fail you.
And get
Complete. Healing regularly is the key to assuring victory.
I guess I'm only gonna be able to do combos on stronger bosses. But I usually run out of time before on the regular enemies. Before I can do the thing.
only way to win is to fight.
I feel
right?
Everybody better pull their weight, or else.
Kill.
Don't overdo it.
Kill.
Your mind's at
Now
ease.
the real battle begins.
Don't worry, we're okay.
Dodge, shit. Dodge this.
How about this?
My senses are heightened. We should stay.
Like-
I can take over. Laura, I
deal.
know what must be done.
How about
No,
this?
you're wide open.
Bring the pain.
Got it.
Yeah.
Zero blade.
Lightning buster.
Wide open. Star slap. Get out of here.
Take this!
Are you ready for
Oh, dude, ready.
We're back. Chill stroke.
Maybe we can actually get to the third combo here.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Best of luck!
I think not.
Ray
You'll
of
watch my back, Origin.
Open wide. We'll check what must be done.
Wheel!
You're wide open.
Yeah! Hungry snake!
Break, break,
Great.
something.
I'll give you a hand.
Real roses! You really do have a lot of trouble keeping your power in check, don't you, Mithra?
See, I came up and I
It's not
wasn't
my
really
fault my
sure
enemies
what to
fall
do.
over when I so much
I just-
look
Becoming
funny.
addictive.
I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, anyway, I think we finished up a side quest thing, which I didn't really mean to do, but... yeah, this is a large machine. So apparently I need the stuff from Hugo in order to search those. Yeah. Like, I wish the map was on the start button instead of the X button. But I usually used to using the X button as the menu. That's why I keep pressing it. So, Hugo still got the fish thing going. Probably just leave it. Yeah, okay, they all got something going right now, so I'll just leave it be. Anyway, I need to figure out where the main quest is. I thought it was in this direction somewhere. You know, last time I looked, it was in this direction. There's a campsite down here. Ah, maybe we did find it. Well, here's the campsite that's... like, looks like he fell. How about the boy? Hey, isn't that him? That's a boy. Whoa. That's... Hey, wait, we won't hurt you. We mean you no harm. Please stay. You won't hurt me. No. I'm not gonna read every character's lines. This game is just... it's gonna be too much. Unless they say something really stupid, then maybe I will. Ali. Isn't Kali like the Hindu god of destruction? Something like that? I think so. Well, I know Shiva is a god of destruction. Technically, Hindu has a lot of gods of destruction, actually. Well, I'm sure they have different roles. Wait, are we bringing another kid with us? Why? No. We already have 2 kids with us. We don't need a third one. Well, never. Oh, so she's already at the cove. You know, the place where we told you to go. That's convenient. So she'll be in a place high up. Where's the boy gone? All the guff. What's a guff? Oh yeah, this is the seeker thing, the thing that Hugo makes. He's after a bad hint and a scarlet core. I think I already have a... I might already have a silver seeker, actually. Because I built one already. I was able to search some of those old machines.
Ugh, we're such saps.
Ugh, he's so sappy. Maybe I don't? I thought I did. I don't even have a category for those. Hold on. Yeah.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, I already have a Silver Seeker. Okay, so... so it's not an item you equip. So it's just something you make and then you have it. Okay. Again, it's kind of like I kind of wish the game would tell me how many of these things I've made already. I think that's something it needs, just my opinion. Okay, so I already have a Silver Seeker. Kelly, because it rhymes with Kali, right? Oh, shut up. I could do it no problem, even though I've done nothing this entire trip. Hey, we can add another level.
What an incredible feeling. I believe I've gained a little skill.
Yeah. Yeah, I should clear my throat again. Actually, go back for a second. I need to check something on the OBS side. Okay, yeah, okay. Everything's still working. I just want to make sure it didn't look like the sound was on. It is. Okay. That was quite a long black screen, though. I wonder why it took so long to load. Anyway, let's see. Where do we need to go now? Maybe we're done with this guy. Ah, so we found him. Yes, we already had them. Yeah, I gotta make the one for the gold machines, so I can search those too. Eventually.
Well done, us.
Okay, only 7 more to go.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
Okay. Where do we need to go now? Someplace high up. Where's the boy gone?
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
I don't know, should I bother collecting stuff? I already got a lot of stuff already. So high up would be probably over that way. Let's just focus on making story progress today. Maybe not spend quite so much time beating up on the local wildlife. See? There's that frog. Tell you what, if I get a few more levels, I'll probably try and tackle the frog at the end of the stream. So we can go up here. And we can go up here. Climb. Climb. It's like I'm playing Breath of the Wild all over again. Well, not really.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
The depths of ignorance.
Aren't we intrepid?
We have found the
Fine
ignorance.
ally.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, stuff. Big
You're
barrel.
coming with me,
Witness
treasure.
my irresistible force.
Slow and steady.
Bail.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright, I guess we can't go any higher. Well, this is not the place we need to be. It's kind of a good view from up here, though. You. Oh, you survived the fall. Yeah. Alright, so where else can we go? Oh, you want to fight me?
Don't overdo it. My friend,
Now the real
put your
battle
minds at
begins.
ease. Dark shift. I feel you. Dodge this.
We did it!
Slow down. Oh God. My friend, put your minds at ease. I can take this. Sorry. Breathe easy. My promise.
You bastard.
We'll avenge ourselves next time.
We can take them on a bit later.
Okay, the other place we can probably go is over there. This way. I mean, I'm just thinking of good places to have to see the code from, which may not necessarily be where the game thinks I should go, but I'm gonna go this way, as it goes up.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Sing Breeze Bow, okay. And
Looks like they might pack a punch.
just strong enemies in here.
Dark shift. Don't overdo it.
Now the real battle begins.
My senses are heightened.
Now the real battle ends.
We can take them on a bit later.
Oh, there's a
We'll
chest.
avenge ourselves next
You're
time.
coming with me, treasure.
Treasure.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Okay, so that might not have been the right way to go. Let's just think like a game designer. Where would I put this child? Maybe over here. Well, that's obviously not over here.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Whoosh. Somebody said whoosh. I'm thinking, where else would be a good spot to be? Here? Or over there? Oh, chest.
You're coming with me.
I might have walked
treasure.
past this like 20 times. Anyway, this is a good spot to see the ship, right? Or we can try down here. I'm gonna spend the first hour of my stream looking for this lost child. This is not how I imagined the stream would go tonight.
The suspense is killing me.
Is that 16? Never mind. Not worth it. Is the map really not going to give me any clue on where to go? Because I would really like to have a clue in what direction I'll be going. So I'm not wasting time spinning my gears for an hour. See, we could also try over here. Ah. There's the arrogant child. You're not innocent. Where's the boy gone? We found the child.
What a pleasant stroll. You remember our destination, don't you?
Yes, this way. Yeah. A new course of action, yes. Okay, so they have a pendant thing that's similar to what Laura's mom has, so I guess that means her mom is still alive? Sort of, maybe? Yes, no? Kind of? I see. Hey, you have a crafting recipe. How exciting.
How about next time you help yourselves?
Let's go on the big ship. Actually, I've already explored the ship already. It's big.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos's whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian king.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to Aletta.
As you say.
Okay. As for you to decide, I'll go wherever you go. Even to the bathroom with you. Because that's how we are. We're tight like that. Do blades use the bathroom? Has anybody answered these questions before, or thought about them? Just wondering. Oh no, we're down to one team again. I don't like being lonely. Yeah. Whoa. Cool ship. It's so big.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using, just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
I'm awfully sorry, but mere poor people cannot travel with me on my ship. It was fun fighting with you all. Take care. I feel like some of this would be so much more interesting if the characters were actually voiced in these little dialogue scenes. But I guess that probably was a little too much for a DLC expansion thing. Hey, everybody's back again. including the kids. We don't do anything. Alright, so we get to go to someplace new now. Where are we going? You again, eh? It's nice to have regulars. Let us go. To a new place. I guess I'll take... Yeah, I keep forgetting I can take screenshots. Loading. Torna. We finally made it to the real deal.
Don't have to tell me twice. Witness my irresistible force.
Brute force activated. Ah, treasure.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Couch expansion. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, I don't really understand what that meant.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
I'm gonna take all your wood. Yes, Jin. Go. Jump over there. More people to talk to.
Ahoy! Miss me?
Ahoy, mateys.
Lord Adam. Lord Adam's finally come back.
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
Wow. Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
Maybe that's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
By the way, Adam gave the order to meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger. And,
I agree.
you know,
It could be bigger.
not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though.
It could be
quite
bigger.
away from the capital.
He's right. It could be bigger.
He is far too esteemed for his own good. Fourth in line to the throne, but loved by soldiers and citizens.
His relations with High Prince Zeta are quite strained as a result, I hear.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
So okay, they're leaving. Bye bye. Why did my laptop start at that? Oh. Hold on, just gotta make sure my thing reconnects. There we go. Alright. Yes, very wise. Let me strike a pose. Clench my chest. Arch my shoulders. There we go.
Ugh, we're such saps.
Ugh. Why we gotta do this? Right. Explore. Cracker Jack. Merc. Yes, I've already kind of determined that's how it goes.
We'd be more than happy to assist.
A secret area? You don't say. I haven't found anything like that, have I? Actually, I'll wait and talk to you later. Talk to you last.
You're coming with me,
There's
treasure.
a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Hey. Treasure. Everybody's just kind of casually passing out like, hey, did you know you can do this with your drivers? Did you know blades can do this? Did you know about this? Because everybody's an expert on driver blade stuff.
You're coming with me, treasure.
What is that? Purple slate piece. Okay. Wow, you have a strange helmet. Why are you getting ready to fight, Hayes? Calm down. What is the point of view, really? That is a good question. Aren't you a guard? Aren't you supposed to be guarding this stuff? Why are you asking other people for help? I'm gonna move my thing so I can see it a little easier here. Laptop. The thing is a laptop. You heard him, Adam. You're too kind for your own good. Freeze frame.
I hope we'll be able to help.
Alright, can we go... You can't go inside your house, Adam? Really? I just want to go in your house. I want to see what you have.
I'm something of an expert.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Oh, we should probably look for shops
me,
here too. I feel like I have a lot of money and I don't really have any reason to like use it on anything because there's the only shop I've come across so far was a no pawns
The suspense
back in Gormont, and the stuff they had really wasn't that useful, or it was only useful like a really short period. And then I just found better stuff like not long after. Hopefully this time there'll be some better stuff I can buy. Take a look out here.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
Ah, shops. Turquoise chips and spinal chips. Let's see. Is that any better than what I have? That's a little better for Mifra. Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, turquoise chips are inferior. Champion belt. We'll get one. One of everything, please. Never know if I might need it. Light patch. I didn't something's gonna come along in the game where it's like, hey, I need you to have 100,000 gold. You have 100,000 gold? Oh wait, you don't? Why don't you? Alright, I'll probably wait and buy these later. Okay, let's go talk to main quest dude. Actually, there's somebody up there we can talk to. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do the Rose and Bloom.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure. This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
I'm going to take your wood.
You're coming with me, treasure. You're coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
Money. Money, 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 money. Okay. I think we've talked to everybody we need to talk to. Whoa! Lord Adam. Wait a moment. Damn. I know I'm still moving my lips. I'm thinking internally. No, he's choking. You don't give them water when they're choking. You need to do the Heimlich maneuver or chest compressions. Don't don't pour water down their throat when they're choking. It doesn't help. But you're lucky in this case that that worked. Disposing of spoiled food. Don't worry, my stomach is a natural garbage disposal. I would handle anything. Hey, I think we sense a fetch quest coming. So we have the crabs. Oh, we'll basically have just about everything except for the Laku nut. Search the grassland and Torna for gather Laku nuts. Okay. That's all I need to do. Got everything else. Okay. I guess we're set to go. Let's go explore. Big snake.
Ah, the first rays of the morning sun. And just like that, all the nightmares wash away.
Haru cows.
They can't go easy on you. They want to fight? Well, they're welcome to try.
Kill the animals.
My senses are heightened. My turn.
Oh, it didn't topple.
Leave it to me.
Snow blast. Chill stroke.
Swirling dragon for you.
Star slash.
Heat
You may have turned the tide.
Do not rest on your laurels just yet. This will soon be over.
Snow blast.
This is becoming addictive. Spoiling for a fight.
Chicken.
Happy to oblige.
Chicken with a really big thing on it.
Will-o' the wisp. Pop the thorns.
My
senses are heightened.
Looks like we're out.
Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, Warren.
Elemental attack.
Rest in peace.
Okie dokie.
Catch. I'm all set.
Let me magnify that
My
for
sin.
you.
It's my
Let's
turn.
heal up.
Just broke.
Elemental attack.
Got it.
Your sword fighting is so boorish, Mithra. You remind me of a rabid Gogol, the way you swing that sword around.
Oh, you're gonna say that to me? You with your swords that stretch out like
Remember
Arcadian
what we're
dog
fighting
meat?
for.
Yeah, just imagine you
Their
walking around
guard
with
hold
a dog.
firm.
I gotta
Get up.
say, might be kind of a good look for you.
Heat haze.
How about this?
I feel you.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
We must look ahead.
Elemental attack. Ready.
Rest in peace. My senses are heightened. Don't overdo it.
Let me magnify that for you.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust.
Yeah, let's
The ether bends as I will.
deal with this.
Light has some unexpected uses, too.
This is becoming addictive.
Oh. I thought monsters usually appear out of that. I guess not. Or maybe not always. What is that? Chicken people.
This is becoming addictive. All right, follow my lead.
My senses are heightened.
Stay focused,
You
and we
read
can
my
pull
mind.
this off.
The wisp.
Guard.
Catch.
How about this?
Heat haze.
My senses. Laura, let's switch.
Try this on for size. Best of luck.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Got it.
Dream team confirmed.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust. Snow blast.
I'll give you a
Well,
hand.
now they're mad.
Chill stroke. No one can stop us now.
Ready to
Sword
unleash an
slash.
elemental attack.
Yes, this should do nicely.
So shall it be.
Hail strike.
We're in perfect sync.
Let me
Think you
magnify
can keep
that
up,
for you.
Laura?
Try this on for size.
Frog.
All right,
Punch the frog.
follow my lead.
My senses are
Stay
heightened.
focused, and we can
No,
pull this off.
don't look over here.
Oh, what? Get out of here. This is none of your business.
I'm fine.
My
Just
turn.
fine. Don't be so reckless.
I'm not done here.
Strike their weak point.
Chill. I'm sorry. My promise.
I'm so small ordained. This is all my fault. Retreat.
Thanks
I
a
love
lot.
you not going.
Cannot continue.
I concur. Hail
I
strike.
refuse to fall. Here.
I'm sorry. My promise.
There's no time to delay. But still, we need a new strategy.
Okay, look. You make that mistake twice, and we're done here.
We made that mistake plenty of times. We're still okay.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, nope, I don't think we're doing that. That's a nope right now.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive.
Oh, they're just kind of hanging out on the rock wall. That's interesting. I'm flying around too. Alright, let's go around the snake. And go this way.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Oh no, it's Udo. What is Udo doing here? Do all of these go here? Oh, okay.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Big treasure chest.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, maybe that's as far as it goes. Okay, so it's probably like a little treasure cove.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Who? Who's fighting me? The
More
frog?
trouble?
Don't overdo it.
Yeah. Is it all over?
Wait, this thing? I thought I was fighting the frog.
We can take them on a bit later.
We'll avenge ourselves next time.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
I haven't seen any lacquer nut yet.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Think they'll leave us alone if we ask nicely?
If it was like one enemy, then yeah, I'd fight him,
Really
but not
put my foot in it.
two at the same
haven't
time.
There's no time to delay. But still, we need a new strategy.
Okay, look. You make that mistake twice, and we're done here.
Yeah, we're making a mistake again.
Happy to oblige.
I'm going to kill this frog.
He pays.
senses are heightened.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
My turn. Wild snap.
Don't overdo it.
Now let me
This is the good part.
Take
Snow
this.
blast.
Ray of
Try this on the
punishment.
sun. We're in perfect sync.
Think you can keep chill stroke. Star slash.
Take this.
You need healing.
I wasn't enough.
Ugh. Frogs.
We'll avenge ourselves next time.
We can take them on a bit later.
Maybe these have Lyco nuts.
This is becoming addictive. Stay alert, everyone.
I feel you.
case,
You read my mind. Yeah! Heart of Thorns! Willow the Witch!
Ready to so
My
shall it
senses
be.
are heightened.
You read my mind.
It's my
Righteously,
turn.
Dream Team confirmed!
Think you can keep up, Laura? Chill stroke.
Take this!
Lord!
Willow the Witch!
Dice combo complete.
Can't just leave it there.
Do
Got
not
it.
let up. Now's the time to push.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Oh.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
See, I would assume that a Lyco nut is probably like a tree item. But they're not dropping from trees.
These guys should be no problem.
My senses. Laura, stay close.
Heart of Thorns! Willow the Witch! You shall
Probably one of those rare instances where I'm probably going to have to look this up.
Do not let up. We got this. Heat haze. Wildfire snap.
I feel it. Stop. Laura, let's switch.
Let me magnify that for you.
Their guard holds firm.
Snow blast.
Haze. Try this on the sun.
Oh, it doesn't look like the arm moves are dropping them. Okay, let's do a little look up here. What do I call it? Lyco nut? Lacto nut. So in Aletta, vegetable points. They're okay. They're considered vegetables. Vegetables. Okay. Around Rackham Moor. Maybe that's a lot further in. Guess I gotta go past all that other business. Alright. I guess we're going on an adventure. We're going that way, I think. I would like to do some more exploration of the area, but I'll probably save that in between stuff. Oh. You can jump it. No, we can't. Yeah. Ugh.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, so we can't jump it. But if we go further south and around, we might be able to get up there.
Aren't we intrepid? We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Uh-oh.
So we get over here.
I think we've been spotted. Willow the Wisp!
Tuffy!
Path of Thorns!
My turn.
I feel
Ray
you.
of Thunder.
We've got this!
I think
Lightning
not.
Buster.
Heat Haze!
How's that?
Break. Ready to bring the pain.
It's my turn.
Not this time.
Get out!
Elemental
We're doing
attack.
well.
Not bad. Snow blast.
Take this!
Ready to bring the pain.
Well, now they're
Chill
mad.
stroke.
We're in perfect
Ready to
Ray
unleash
of
an
Really
elemental
enemy
attack.
down.
So shall it be.
Take this!
Star
Ready
Slash.
to bring the pain.
Got it.
Swirling Dragon.
I'll
Photon
pat you
Edge.
down.
Oh,
How's that?
Not bad, right?
I'm charged and ready.
Got it.
Oh, and somebody else.
Lightning
Ready to unleash
Buster.
an elemental attack.
Chill stroke.
Willow the Wisp.
With all my might.
Slice.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think we've been spotted.
It's not the chicken people. The bats.
Path of Thorns!
You shall not prevail.
Yeah.
Heat
I
Haze.
feel you.
You read my mind. I guess they had backup.
Don't overdo it.
I'm fine.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
I like the way
Got
this
it.
is
How
going.
about this?
Leave it to me.
Chill stroke.
Heat Haze!
Let me magnify that.
Snow blast.
Confirmed! Guard!
Think you can keep up, Laura? Star Slash.
Oh no, don't.
I'll give you a hand.
Got it.
He's gone.
Adam, I'm charged and ready.
I'll pat you down.
Take this!
Ray of Time.
Willow
Chill
the Wisp!
stroke.
Knock.
That's the Heat
Photon
Haze!
I'll pat you down.
Try this
Snow
on the
blast.
side.
Ready to
Watch
bring
my
the
back,
pain.
right, Jin?
Rest in
I
peace.
hope everyone saw that.
Cool. You're just gonna leave us alone. That's fine. I'm good. Alright, let's see. Treasure.
You're coming with me, treasure. It's
Waterfall?
not the end of the world.
No. Where am I? Right here. I need to go down and around. No, stop doing that. Here, then go this way. This does not make any sense on the map. Have to go above?
addictive. Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Really? Chickens, please.
You shall not prevail.
I feel you.
Hungry snake. Ready to unleash an elemental attack. Best of luck. Confirmed.
We'll leave the enemy in our job.
Dragon. Laura, have you ever considered writing a diary?
I've thought about it, actually. But in all honesty, Bridget, I'm happiest keeping all my memories here, in my heart. This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up there. The map is not making it clear how to get up there. Unless I go... Ah, dang the stupid chair. Because all of that stuff, I guess, is underneath this. That's not where I need to be. So yeah, the bridge has to be fixed before I can get over there. Because I don't see another way to get up here. Okay, let's look for vegetable spots then. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big wolf. I know. Let's walk up and punch it in the face. Actually, you know what? Let's try the diplomatic approach here. Like someone really brightly colored, with flashing lights on them. Or we just use food. Yeah, level 35, that might be a bit much. Oh, there's vegetables right there.
Happy to oblige.
Yeah. Willow the wisp.
Path of thorns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heat haze.
Yeah.
My senses are heightened.
Yeah. You read my mind. I like the way this is going.
Let's pile on the pressure.
That's the elemental attack ready.
Got it.
Take this. Heat haze.
Dark slash.
God.
Magnify that for you.
Chill stroke.
Yeah. Dream team
How about
confirmed.
Think
Oh,
snow
God.
blast.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah. Heat haze.
Legion scatter.
You'll watch my back, right, Jim?
Yeah.
Open wide.
Ready already.
Okay. Green roses.
Catch!
This is no good. Got to get a hold of myself.
You're always looking ahead, Adam. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh? Such as?
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself.
Nature makes a
You have
fine
us to rely
ally.
on too sometimes.
Hey, luck will not. Got a few. Or was that enough? I need one more. Okay. One more. Find another vegetable plot somewhere. That's flowers. I don't want no stinking flowers. Or bugs.
For a fight. Happy to oblige.
Willow the Wisp! Hawk of Thorns! You shall not prevail!
I feel it.
Yeah! Stay out this! Hawk of Thorns! Yeah! Heat haze! Yeah! Break! Stay back! Elemental attack!
Let's switch.
What? I'm all set.
Chill stroke.
Dream
Let me magnify it.
break.
I'm sorry! And ready to unleash an elemental attack!
Got it.
I'm impressed!
I think
Not bad, right?
Willow the Wisp!
Chill stroke.
So shall it be!
down.
Photon!
Star
Heat
slash.
haze!
Snow blast.
Lightning blast! Back into the fray!
Open wide.
Charge!
No.
Catch.
Heat haze!
Rest in peace.
I fight for my friends. I'd rather we didn't have to deal with all these encounters.
Hey, we
Next
finished the
one go
quest.
as swiftly.
Oh wait, no. I didn't. Didn't. What did I complete? It sounded like I had a completion. No, I didn't finish this yet. Need to find more vegetables. Vegetables. There's vegetables.
This is becoming addictive. Spoiling for a fight.
The carrot. I
Happy
don't
to
want the carrot.
oblige.
Willow the Wisp! Hawk of Thorns! Yeah!
Oh, God.
Heat haze! Stay
My
back!
senses are
Yeah!
heightened.
Spinning wheel!
Slow down.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack!
No one can stop us.
Whatever you're
Chill
ready.
stroke.
Whirling! I like the way this is going! How
Yes,
about
this should do
Try
it.
this off the side!
Snow blast.
Heat haze! Let me magnify that for you.
Star slash. Think you can keep up, Laura?
Whenever you're
You'll
ready.
watch my back, right, Jim?
I'll give you a hand! Willow the Wisp! Heat
Rest in
haze!
peace.
I'm impressed! How
Open
about
wide.
this? Hawk of Thorns!
Farmers defeated. Okay. Vegetables. I must find vegetables. Not bugs. I don't want bugs. That's flowers. I don't want stinking flowers. They're
This is
pretty
becoming
flowers.
addictive.
This area is not that big. Well, it's not as big as the previous area. Flower. Flower. I don't want flowers. Vegetables.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Black donut. Got it. Yeah, we'll kill the armor. Kill the armor while I'm here.
Future in which I will the wisp.
I feel
Hey! Spinning wheel! Legion scatter! Aletta will attack ready!
Dream
Leave it to me!
We'll leave the enemy in our dust.
Let me magnify that.
Try this on the side.
Snow blast.
Heat haze!
Yeah! Slow down!
Star slash.
How about
Whenever you're ready.
Got it.
I'll give you
Zero
a hint.
blade. No one can stop us now.
Zero
Expect
blade.
nothing less of us.
Just don't let up.
Alright, well actually, you know what? Now we got the thing, let's go take care of the wolf, I guess. While I'm out here, let's go ahead and do it. That was back over this way. Alright, how are we doing this? Oh, I need another one. Okay. I need two. Okay, whatever, mind. Yeah, let's just go back to the town. Or that's
Nice
a
change of pace.
wrong
Remind
location.
me why we're here again?
Yes, remind me why we came over here. This is the wrong location. I didn't mean to go over here. I meant to go over here.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Yes, you should eat proper food, not garbage, all the time. You can eat garbage in your off hours, but not while you're on duty.
Great. Another problem solved.
Problem solved.
Mick, mind cutting the veggies?
Oh, he's fast. And it just perfectly goes into the bowl, just like that.
Hey, you're pretty good at that.
Not really.
Gordon Ramsay would be impressed. You can chop it just so it falls straight into the bowl like that.
Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Salting the meat.
Preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes
Isn't that what
not
she's doing?
working or something?
That's probably enough
Cut
salt.
it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
What? But why?
Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
Atrocities?
And thus the legend was born.
It does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
He's still chopping.
Hey, watch it! Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mithra.
Yeah?
Can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't I help with the cooking?
Yes, let Jin
all right,
do
then.
the cooking. He obviously knows what he's doing. I mean, come on.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
You could always try it out.
He's still going. That lettuce is infinite.
Perhaps not.
There's more in that bowl than there is in the actual lettuce. That is not possible. I call bullshit on that. No, you don't you dare pass on this Jin. No, you flippin' well won't. Cooking is not that hard. You know, it's just don't get the wrong idea from this game. It's not that hard.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Okay, we already know where the bridge is. We can just take care of that. And we'll kill this innocent little Armu while we're here.
I'm afraid we can't go easy on you.
This won't take long.
Will-o'-the-wisp! Yeah! It bounced!
How about
This is less than tenable.
Turn that frown upside down.
They dropped to heal up.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Got it. I'm no blast.
Lucky break. Diver combo complete.
Looks like I'm on dinner duty tonight. Does anyone have any requests?
Ooh, do something meaty.
Understood. Steamed vegetables it is.
Wow.
Meaty vegetables. Okay, the bridge is up there. We can do the wolf thing now. Oh, look, it's Goggles. The giant monkey monsters.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige. Willow the Wisp!
Preoccupied, Gogol. You're preoccupied with things.
Path of Thorns!
I'm busy, stop fighting me.
Heat haze!
I feel you.
Stay back! You read my mind.
I'll protect you.
Keep up the pressure.
It's my turn.
You all give me the...
We're doing well.
Snowblast.
Diver combo. Complete.
Ready for intense elemental attack.
Think you can keep up, Laura? Star Slash.
Leave it to me.
Get out. Won't let you down.
I'll give you a hit.
Zero Blade.
Let me magnify that for you.
Snowblast.
Oh, God.
Elemental attack.
Just but how?
How about
Willow
this?
the Wisp?
I'm all set.
Got it.
Yeah. You'll watch my back, right, Jim?
Rest
Heat
in peace.
haze.
Oh, God.
Stay back.
Open wide.
I spring.
Elemental attack.
Let me magnify
Leave
that
it
for
to
you.
me.
I'm all set.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. We're done. It was a suggestion, not a personal attack. Come on. I mean, is she like programmed to just be this way, or is she just incapable of changing
next time something
her attitude? I don't understand. Okay, so that's all I had to do. Just beat those things up. Okay. Anyway, let's do this now. Where did this come from? Herbs. They just came out of nowhere.
Aren't we intrepid?
Alright, getting up to my 2-hour limit here. We'll see if we can fix the bridge and get to... I think there looks like to be an area beyond that. And see if I can just get there, and maybe that'll be it for the night. Oh, training time.
Amazing, Laura. Even when I foresee your movements, you counter me instantly.
I couldn't do it without Haze's power. What about you? I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did. I just have to bring out my original blade.
Master Adam. Your evening meal is ready for you.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Oh, finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that. I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really? I feel like I've been giving it my all.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but you honor me too much. I'm just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
We're even the same dress size.
Right?
By the way, we want to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
I much prefer cooking.
And to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words. After all, he, or rather, they...
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
The capital.
Hi.
Hi.
Malus. And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
Now. I never meant our parting would be forever, you know. I've just been to see the Tornan Titan. I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all blades and titans.
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good. So, exciting, right? My partner. I hear you gave her to that Tornan prince.
And if I did, you'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that. I've decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
I think I can almost see what's going to happen. Yeah, I think I kind of have an idea.
I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
No, you don't have to come with us. No, why would the child have to come with us on the long, dangerous journey? But wasn't that something you could kind of do all this time anyway? Okay, everybody's back again. Yay! All team level 4 specials. Okay. Let me cross the bridge and get up to this upper area and see if I can reach the next area. Then that will be it for the night. Because then I can come back and try and do some... explore around some more on my own and do some grinding. I can probably still come back and fight that thing.
We made it. Good stuff.
Yay.
Doesn't seem so bad.
That thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think we've been spotted.
Mole? Is it a mole?
Yeah,
Path of Thorns!
I feel
you read my mind.
Round cutter.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack. So shall it be.
Hungry snake!
Topple.
Best of luck. Dream team confirmed.
How about
Why
this?
do you fight no
Try
one?
this on to side.
Let me magnify
Zero
that.
blade. You are easy. Breaking wave. Star slash.
Take this! Stay back!
Adam, get
The
back.
hard part is behind us.
Let's knock it up. You'll watch my back.
Lightning bolt.
I believe I've gained a little skill.
And ready. Okie dokie.
Photon.
Spinning wheel.
Dodge this.
Wildfire snap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charge and
it was a
ready.
waste.
Okie
Someone
dokie.
else could.
Hungry
Rest
snake.
will do what must be
Let me
done.
magnify
My
that.
turn.
Alright. We need to go this way. And around. Cutscene. Hey.
A sly jackrot. What's a reptilian monster doing here?
Worry about that later. Come on.
Okay, we got a boss fight.
Heads up, people.
Stay with the flow of battle.
It bounced.
Spirited indeed.
Enough!
You shall
away. No more running amok.
Guard! Your luck has run out. Gotcha. Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
If I must away.
Didn't quite do a break.
If I must.
I'm all set. Come on.
Hold fast. Away.
They will need your resistance.
I must move.
Come on.
Away.
Come on. Gotcha. This'll do it.
Shall I finish this? For my boss. Don't you know who I am?
This'll do it.
Happy to oblige.
Why not this?
Oh. Is that it?
Is it over?
Children. See, this is why the children shouldn't be here.
Enough!
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade?
He's Minox, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Oh.
He's one of the Questors at Indol. And Malos' driver.
There are lots of party members now. I guess I should probably... Okay, this is the other blade that Adam
This'll work
gets.
better now. This'll work better now.
Let me get him
This'll work better
set up
now.
here.
I'll make you even prouder.
I'll make it even
This'll work
powder.
better now. Just you wait for it. Just you wait for it. I'll make you even prouder. Just you wait for it. This'll work better now.
Is it me, or have I become stronger?
My technique has improved. Polished to a high shine.
I knew the practice would pay off.
More power for me.
Oh, sure, we'll give her a flower chip. upgrade the weapons while I have a moment here. Yeah, Jen's getting an iron chip. Oh, lots of luck. Okay, I'll go with that.
Controlling the ether is something.
Yeah, we gotta work on him.
All so very.
I feel good. This should be.
Let's see. I know. I'll get back to the fight in a moment.
I shall aim ever higher.
It takes time and effort to get this good.
This one's second nature to me now.
Oh.
More to add to my repertoire.
There is still much experience to gain.
I like talismans as much for their design as for their effect.
I'm quite a fan of these. An aficionado, you could say.
Okay. That should be good.
Ready
Little
to
bit
get
of an
another
upgrade.
win under our belts?
I shall wield my full power in the name of the Emperor.
Okay. Oh good, more stuff I have to keep track of in battle. Probably like way too many systems involved here.
We've made them mad. Hit them with their elemental weakness.
Let's take this to the
So
next
if I do
level.
that,
Okay, me first.
well, what do I do?
Let's get another one in. Mithra,
Open
would
wide.
you? An elemental burst.
Okay.
Don't forget me. Lead the rear guard to me,
There
Bridget.
is no escape.
Plenty more where that came from.
Oh. Dang it. I missed.
with me, Hayes.
Elemental burst.
We're not done yet. Your turn, Adam.
Aggravating little. Excellent.
Don't expect to... Emperor Hugo.
No more running
if
amok.
you would.
I can follow that up.
Excellent.
My lady, go ahead.
Elemental burst. Any last... Mithra? Would you?
Open wide.
Excellent.
Keep it going!
Excellent.
This is far from over.
Superb.
Jin, I need you up
If
front.
I must. Superb.
We're not... Your turn, Adam.
That's enough. Good.
Don't forget me. Leave the rear guard to me, Bridget.
There is no escape.
Excellent. Chain attack, finish.
Make
Excellent.
excellent.
As your
For my
flame.
cause.
Come on. If I'd gone all out, there wouldn't be none left run out.
We're
You're
going to
lucky
make
that's
it.
run
No
out.
one will.
You shall uncharge and there is no escape.
I feel like I've learned something.
Okay, that was interesting, but a little much to keep track of in the middle of everything.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he? Enough. Not a word to anyone. Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
Didn't take the head off? That would have been a good way to end it. Just chop the head right off the great sword
That was close.
thing.
Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well. I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
Flashback.
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus, you can't.
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
Did he just do an ass grab?
Easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof, you little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Hmm?
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
New tips. Alright. Let's move on. Our campsite, sure.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual... bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Well, you know, he does have the topple
that.
finger. That's why we use him more often.
Liar!
Just saying.
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
I swear, there's no favoritism.
Sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Hayes, you're in the forward line. All the monsters will attack you first.
It's all right by me.
Even when asleep, Mithra's coattails do not stand still. In fact, everybody's tails are still wagging while they're asleep.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
Is this another flashback? Oh, it is. Well, we're getting a lot of cutscenes here all at the end.
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No.
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
What kind of training is that?
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are.
Oh wait, they're regular people. Oh, I thought they were soldiers training.
Even if you disagree.
I was like, what are they doing?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo. Go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Mithra's no good at farming. I think that's been made clear.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please, even if we can't.
Oops. Oh my goodness, with the cutscene like so long, my controller switched off.
There's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
There is a certain like weird blurriness on some of these cutscenes that's kind of like distracting. Like I'm not sure if that's supposed to be intentional or not, but it just kind of looks weird. Oh boy, more backtracking. Okay, well, if I'm gonna have to backtrack and do stuff, I'm probably just gonna stop here and do the backtracking stuff on my own. I might already have some of this stuff. Okay, I don't have all of it yet. Okay. I was trying to go up here. Map. I was trying to go up here, is what I was trying to do. And I keep getting sidetracked by stuff. Looks like there's buildings up here, though. Let me get up here. I want to... Okay, so we can't go any further. Alright, so, you know what? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna stop, because it's getting late. I don't want to keep going. because it's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning here soon. Alright, I didn't realize I would get like 30 minutes of cutscenes there at the end. I kind of stretched everything out. But anyway, okay. So, yeah, still haven't... I'm enjoying the game, but I gotta stop here for tonight. Switch back. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, if you watched this far, thanks for watching. And we will continue this next week. Along with the finale of RoboTrack will be next week as well. And can probably start on Final Fantasy Tactics next week too. Alright. Okay. Signing off. Have a good night. Bye-bye.